when moving abroad, it's very, very essential that you do your research yourself, ask questions, you know, go online, research about the country you are moving to, their way of life, the way of doing things, how to navigate the system. Make sure you do your research, because most time when you get here, the environmental change, the cultural shock and everything will definitely overwhelm you. And if you are not careful, you might just be going in a circle over and over and over and say, okay, why am I moving forward? I'm here. This happened because a lot of people, they show up without actually having a good research of the system they are moving into. Let me give you some example. When you move abroad, the person who received you at the airport, bring you home, the first person that received you has a lot of impact on you, because whatever information or whatever the level that person is, that will be the level the person will be able to offer you. There's a saying, you cannot give what you don't have. For instance, the person, the family member or the friend that received you at the airport, if the person works in a factory or works in the health sector as a caregiver, so I bet you 98% of time you will end up in that career that person is into, because that is where he knows and that is the limit he's operating. So definitely that is what he's going to offer you. He can't offer you what he doesn't know. He will tell you, oh, this is the best job, I've been doing this for years, this is how blah blah blah, I can get you fixed up and bam bam bam. It's a great help. Appreciate it, because he's even willing to help, because there are some people, they are not even willing to show you anything. But the danger is that if you sit down and just follow that person, you might end up in that circle. And once you also have the opportunity of welcoming somebody else, that is what you got. So that is the essence of you doing your research. And don't become stereotyped, because they come in, they're able to because most of the time the danger is, once you get in and you start making that money, it's easy for you to be carried away, and you just, okay, everything is okay, you're just doing what so research is very good. So when you are moving abroad, one thing you should start, read about the country you are moving into, learn a lot of things. What are the things, what are the opportunities there, how to navigate those opportunities. I bet you all these things are online. They are online. All you just need to do is sit down and do your research. Then also get to meet people. Get to find out who is in this field, get to know them, get to ask questions, okay? And one thing is, you must be willing to learn. That's just it. You must be willing. And I'll tell you, like 60 to 70% of the information you need, you might have to discover it yourself. Because nobody is going to sit you down and spoon feed you. Yeah, they will help you, they will give you some time, but they can only offer you what they have, what they know. So, and you can't get annoyed with them because they are being sincere. So, you as a person, you have to make sure you make a difference, and in making that difference, that means you have to educate yourself. And I tell you, all these things are on the internet for you to read about. Then secondly, when you come into this country to move abroad, don't stay in the area you find yourself. You see, a lot of people, they came in and they just moved to one geographical area. They started working, doing everything, and everything they are doing is just within that radius. They've never moved out of. Some people, they come in, like for example, Texas, they come into Dallas, and they never even bother to, okay, let me explore other areas. Because the more you explore, the more you get to meet people, the more you get to see things. Explore other cities. Don't just come in and all you know is that's your geographical radius. It's dangerous. It's dangerous because it's become myopia. Abroad is big. Whichever country you go to is big. So move around. Get to meet people. And as you're meeting people, make sure you ask questions. You get to learn. Because look, the danger is the person who came to pick you up at the airport took you to his house in that geographical area. And you too, you start operating in that geographical area. You have already limited yourself. You have automatically, you put yourself on a shield over yourself. But if you take the leap and take the risk, move around, ask questions, and don't be too big. Don't, because some people, they say, I don't want to ask questions and this thing. Though it has its own advantage, also a disadvantage. But there's a way you ask. You ask questions. Because because some people will say, be careful of Nigerians. Yeah, somehow it's a dicey area. It's a dicey area because some people, this crab mentality, we have it. Crab mentality, that is, you don't want anybody rising above you to just pulling down. It happens among the Nigerians. Let's be factual about it. They will have information, they will shield it from you. But there are some people who are willing to give you this information. Look for those people. Ask questions. But most especially, the information you discover yourself is even be better, more better than the information you get from people. So it's just like, so when you come into this country, make sure you do your research very well. Make sure you meet the right people.